for the defending champions, the Mapua Cardinals. Here we go, the Chiefs and the Cardinals featured in our first offering on this beautiful Saturday morning. The ball is up, getting this underway. Martin Abel with Prince Carlos taking you through this coverage. Aaron D will be joining us in just a little bit. Clint Escamis scoring the first basket right away.
Nagparamdam agad si Clint kasi last game, first half, it wasn't really the usual Clint Escamis. Pero ngayon, parang makikita talaga natin na babawi talaga siya this game.
Talagang gusto niya bumawi. He was in foul trouble in that game. Bilis naman ang bawi. Mavi Vinoya taking it to the cup.
Strong move for Vinoy. Ito rin yung one guy na veteran din ng Arellano and really has to step up for the season.
Lazarte being hounded here by Iwan Kamay. Prince, kung ikaw yung Arellano dito, syempre yung Mapua, nagkaroon na sila ng, kumbaga, quote-unquote warm-up game dun sa first game nila. They're coming in fresh. Medyo may rust pa as we see the highlights here. Palitan tayo ng baskets. What's your approach if you're the Arellano Chiefs?
Alam mo kasi pag first game ng season, expected na may kaba, may giggle, may excitement. Halo-halo yan eh. Pero ang importante, you have to control your emotions. Siyempre, NCAA to, malaking collegiate level na to. So, you need to be composed.
And that's vital. It's important that you pointed that out because they're playing the defending champions here. At yung crowd nila, nandito rin. Di ba?
Automatic yan, Martin. Every time may Arellano game, grabe yung crowd nila. Very consistent sa pagsusuporta sa kanila.
That's right. 3/4 of Phil Oil actually is in blue and white. Ito si Libang at the free throw line.
Ito magiging starter na big for Arellano. Ito yung kapalitan ngayon ni Kapulong. Malaki yung kailangan na i-fill na shoes eh. Dahil malaki rin na iwan ni Kapulong sa Arellano. So, let's see kung paano mag-perform ngayon si Libang.
Libang tsaka si Hernal. Mamaya makikita natin para sa Chiefs. JC Recto bringing the ball down for the Cardinals. Lost the ball. Basti Valencia has it 2-on-1 break and he takes it straight to the cup.
The captain leading the fast break.
And again, this Arellano team took many teams to the distance.
Pag pinapanood ko ngayon yung Mapua, grabe yung length nila. Lahat sila, ang haba, yung size, they have the size. So sobrang hirap nitong makalusot sa paint eh, pag ganito yung kalaban mo.
Escamis, no good on the short stop. Concepcion, nakakuha yung bola. He gets fouled. Kongotan is looking for the traveling violation. But I think our refs missed out on it. Pero tama ka. At importante, yung mga big man na idinagdag din dito sa Mapua, pasok dun sa takbuhan nilang sistema.
Oo, tama. Very versatile yung bigs nila. Hindi sila mabagal. They can run. And itong si Yam Concepcion, ito talaga isa sa mga favorite players to watch. Ito sa Mapua.
Bakit?
He's an all-around player. He can run. He can get the rebound. He can score. Kahit na 5 points per game lang siya last season, parang hindi mo isipin na ganun lang eh. Kasi grabe yung impact niya inside the court.
Concepcion had 13 points and 10 rebounds against LPU. And an efficient clip from the field, 5 out of 7.
Yeah.
So this is the big jump he is expected to have in his sophomore year with Mapua.
Tsaka daw mo makikita na yung mga shot selection niya, good eh. Hindi bad. Kasi 507, taas ang field goal percentage. So he's a smart player.
Iwan Kamay against 3. What a pass. Libang the reverse.
Good vision for Kamay. Nakita niya yung backdoor. May nakita lang siyang konting space na bigay niya yung bounce pass.
7-3 start for the Arellano Chiefs. And they're really putting pressure on Mapua. Lazarte off back iron.
At ito rin yung isa sa identity ng Arellano, yung defense talaga nila.
Inside, JC Recto is able to score. Kamay behind the back, out of control. Escamis picks it up. He has Pinoya to beat. Escamis went to the other side.
Ito yung inaabangan kong Clint Escamis. Yung first quarter pa lang, pumuputok na agad.
Mapua going toe-to-toe with Arellano here. Now let's use this opportunity to go courtside for the first time. Unang report mula kay Aaron D. Aaron, go ahead.
The Arellano Chiefs may not be the usual favorites heading into this season, but they've shown that they could go toe-to-toe with the giants of the NCAA. Back in Season 100, they took down some of the top teams in our tournament, including San Beda, Benilde, and even Letran. Heading into Season 101, Coach Chico Manabat wants to focus on bringing their A-game, not just in the big matchups, but in every single game na meron sila in the elimination round. Dagdag rin dito ni Coach Chico that they haven't won against Mapua in his 3-year tenure as a head coach. Now that's a big challenge for the Arellano squad, but they've come with even bigger preparations heading into this season. One thing's for sure, if you don't come prepared against Arellano, they can surprise you and definitely are more than capable of crashing your plans. Back to you, Martin and Prince.
Thanks, Aaron. Well, for Arellano, tama yung report ni Aaron doon. They went toe-to-toe. Magaling silang sumabay sa mga teams. Pero Prince, yung panapos yung hinahanap nila in the previous season.
Yeah, kumakapos sila. Kaya nga, as I said earlier, they just really need to be consistent. Yeah. Every game, kailangan ganun yung performance nila, high performance level. Kasi natatalo nila last season, Benilde, Letran. If makawalang nila yon every game, let's see, tingnan natin kung hanggang saan sila aabot this season.
Pero importante yung maturity na ibinigay nung season na yon papunta dito. Kasi alam na nila yung gagawin. But we'll see. Escamis floating in the air, gets fouled in the process.
He's being extra aggressive in today's game.
You know he's on a mission to redeem himself.
Naapektuhan talaga siya last game dahil sa early fouls. 3 fouls agad siya nung first quarter. Pero ang maganda dito kay Escamis, despite that, di natin nakikitaan ng negative aura. Negative energy. Kasi alam niya na mabilis kumalat tong negative energy na to. And as a captain, he should know that. He should know best.
He's just seeing the bigger picture. Etong si Clint Escamis, in his final year, he wants to deliver another championship to his alma mater. Former MVP Clint Escamis. 1 out of 2 on the free throw. RJ Geronimo is now in the ball game.
They're now applying a 2-2-1 press. Itong Mapua.
Ooh!
And it worked.
Wow!
Concepcion. Getting that ball.
The hustle by Concepcion. Escamis to Yam. No look pass is broken up by Vinoya. 16 on the clock for the Cardinals, but you see their defense picking up, starting to tighten.
Nag-work yung 2-2-1 press nila. Nag-fumble ng Arellano.
Bulapa couldn't handle the pass. Ito si Timac Ongodan. Last season, he averaged 11.5 points per ball game. As the second leading scorer of this Chiefs team, Ongodan taking it to the cup. Timac gives Arellano back the lead. Let's go to the ceasefire. With a reverse on the break, kita mo naman. From left to right, Clint, and Timac Ongotan has that kind of version on the other side as well.
Magandang matchup to, Ongotan and Clint Escamis. Halos pares yung game nila looking to score, magaling sa downhill. And if you're Arellano, it's a bad sign na nakitaan si Clint Escamis na as early as now, pumuputok na siya sa offense. Kasi once na ma-feel niya yung rhythm na yun, it's really gonna be hard to stop him.
Yeah, adjustments will be key today for Arellano as they face the defending champions. Siyempre, kaya nandyan si Coach Chico Manabat. Drex de los Reyes is in for the first time. 6'8" rookie. ng Mapua Cardinals. You see a lot of his highlights in or on Instagram Reels and Facebook Reels, di ba? Ano yan, matunog sa social media. Itong si Drex, he is in the lineup of Mapua this year. And he's gonna be utilized here.
And stocky rin siya. Usually, pag mga ganong height, 6'8", alam natin, payat, skinny, pero siya stocky.
Yeah. Tsaka maganda yung coordination.
Oo.
Bobby Binoya. Oh, no, look pass. T-Mac lays it up and in. What a pass by Binoya.
Good D.
Lazarte saw the
Nakapawid
opening.
din.
He finishes with the left.
Ganon talaga pag nag-overhelp, may mga tendency na may mga open lane.
That's Ivan Lazarte, the transferee
Good
from
D.
UST. Oh, Binoya is called for the offensive foul. Good hustle from JC Recto. But we have to see this pass again. On the fast break.
One bounce.
Wow. One hand. Pocket forward pass to T-Mac, but quickly answered by Ivan Lazarte on the other side. 11-10.
Concepcion now bringing down the ball.
Mana point forward pa dito. Si Concepcion, he's got the smaller Geronimo on him. Gonzalez floats it up. No.
Of course, we have Cyril Gonzalez na bumalik ulit sa Mapua. He had an amazing game last game.
Nakalaban mo pa to,
Scoring-wise.
Prince? Si Cyril.
Nakalaban, naabutan mo pa to.
Naabutan mo ba? Nung
I think it
first
was
stint niya sa
season 95.
Mapua.
Season
Yeah.
95.
Yeah. Kamusta kalaban si Cyril?
Defensive, pag siya talaga yung dumidepensa sa akin, alam mo talaga na you have to take care of the ball.
Yeah.
Grabe siya sa on-ball defense niya. And syempre, pag nasa offense naman siya, alam niyang he's gonna break you down one-on-one. He's gonna make you dance. So you really have to stay front on him.
Kaya nga grabe yung backcourt ng Mapua this year. Imagine you have Gonzalez, Escamis, you have Cyrus Cuenco still in the lineup.
Yeah.
At ngayon, pumasok na rin yung kanilang rookie na si EJ Sapasap, who had an excellent debut for Mapua. 16 points against LPU in Araneta.
Wow.
Drex de los Reyes.
Parang walang jitters sa kanya eh.
Wala talaga. Gonzalez, out of control. Earn J. Pass to the middle. Hernal. Hernal.
Oh. Parang
Off the top.
nakailan ng tira yung board ng tinamaan niya.
EJ Sapasap. Sapasap. No good on the layup.
And that's his game, going downhill
Yeah.
and bumping his opponents and finishing strong. Pero he just missed that time.
Geronimo from just inside the arc. Earn J extends Arellano's lead.
Ito yung backcourt ng Arellano, si Geronimo at saka si Ongotan talaga yung pwedeng mag-score talaga sa Arellano.
So this is a whistle against Arellano. Let's look at what happened here. Earn J finding his spot and knocking it down.
Yeah, he had no numbers there, but he's confident with his shot. So he took it.
So at the free throw line is EJ Sapasap, the rookie from Concepcion, Tarlac.
Nung pinanood ko anong first game, di ko nakalaan na rookie
Na
na
rookie,
siya.
no?
Kung paglaro siya, parang veterano na
Yeah.
talaga. Mamang-mama na tong si Sapasap.
At saka yung build niya, NCAA ready.
Oo eh.
Di ba?
Hindi talaga pang rookie.
16 points in your debut. Tapos sa big venue pa, the Big Dome.
Really bright future for this guy. So he has 5 years in
Yeah,
the NC?
full
Wow.
5 years.
Gonna be problem for the other teams.
Great potential coming out of high school. 2 for 2. Because he was given a bonus free throw. Earn J. Geronimo. Ooh! Ganda nung
Turnover. Ayun, yung ganyang presence si Cyril Gonzalez, pag alam mo siya yung dumidepensa, minsan mapapaisip ka na baka ma-turnover, bad pass.
Ito, ayan he was hounding Geronimo here. Kaya diretso si Earn J. kay Sapasap. Alright, timeout muna tayo. Para sa Arellano Chiefs, they're still ahead with 3:39 to go. Back to the broadcast. Good sized crowd we have on a Saturday. And po, thank you for catching the action live here and also online on GMA Sports PH and on NCAA Philippines. On your television screens, nandyan tayo sa heart of Asia. This is Arellano versus Mapua. And the Chiefs are ahead by a hairline here, 13-12 in the first frame. So far, we're seeing great action, Prince, mula sa magkabilang panig natin.
Yeah, so far nakakasabay itong Arellano sa Mapua. May sagot lagi sa mga offense ng Mapua.
Renzo Aviera, nakapasok lang. Knocking down his first shot.
Walang warm-up for Aviera. Hitting that 3.
And that's his role. He is the designated shooter of this Arellano team.
At ayun yung pinakamagandang feeling. Unang tira mo pa lang, pumasok na agad. So makikarry mo yung confidence na yun all throughout the game.
Importante yun lalo sa mga shooter.
Yeah.
Inside pass, Egleyane taking the contact. And Buenaventura will be whistled for this one. Look at this. After the timeout, Abiera was left with space.
Good recognition for Geronimo.
So Andre Egleyane, veteran big of the Mapua Cardinals. At the free throw line, tama yung front line ng Mapua. De Los Reyes at Egleyane. Dineploy na ni Coach Randy, pareho. 2 bangers.
May sobrang dominant to sa paint itong dalawang to. Bully ball.
Grabe naman.
Muntik pa makakuha ng offensive rebound itong si De Los Reyes.
This will be a challenge for Buenaventura as he is the lone big inside for the Chiefs. He surveys the floor. He drives, stolen by Cyril Gonzalez. Gonzalez is on the move. Gonzalez lays it up and in.
And that's his game, open court of the steal. Last game he actually had 5 steals on Cyril Gonzalez.
Wow. Renzo Abiera somehow gets the shot up.
Yan nga yung sinasabi sa'yo, Martin. Once na makita mo na pumasok yung unang tira mo, yung confidence mo, nandyan na yan eh. And nakita natin kay Abiera yun.
Hernal pulls it down. Geronimo is on the move. RJ out of control.
Kundi lang nawala kay Geronimo yung bola, nakita niya si Abiera. He was gonna make that pass.
Let's check out what happened. Ito yung agaw ni Cyril Gonzalez on the driving Buenaventura. He knew what to do.
Yeah.
Also, one of the best offensive players that we have in the league. Itong si Cyril Gonzalez.
Yeah, like what you said, one of the best offensive player. Pero, you know, he can be turnover prone at times.
Yeah.
Since tamang isasabi nila, with great power comes with great responsibility. Nasa kanya lagi yung bola, so mas mataas yung risk na ma-turnover siya.
That's true. Especially when he starts to create for himself. Hernal against sa pass-up, pulling the trigger. No go. Borromeo hustling for the board.
Good effort for this guy, Borromeo.
Abiera
again.
Yes! Off the bank this time.
100% for Abiera.
Confidence is sky high for Renzo Abiera, who has scored 5 points off the bench. And he gives Arellano their biggest lead. Sa pass-up, working underneath.
They have to look for Abiera now. He's hot.
He's got the hot hand. Buenaventura, the spin, abangan ni De Los Reyes. Hernal Nowhere to go that time. Let's check out what happened. Ito si Renzo Abiera. Nakashoot na kanina. This was the floater off the backboard.
Wrong leg pa yun.
Partida pa daw. Renzo Abiera showing us that he's not just a shooter. Demetria, one of the rookies of Arellano, is now in the game. That's Jello Demetria from
Good
Angeles,
pass.
Pampanga. That's a good setup.
Yeah.
And
Kasi
Arellano,
si Netura
Yeah.
in the game already. Last game, di siya masyado nagkaroon ng playing time. But we know kung ano yung kaya ni Netura kung ano yung kaya niyang gawin
yeah, Cyrus Nitura just had 3 minutes. Or only played 3 minutes against LPU.
In the overtime period.
Yeah. Kakaunti, which was not expected kasi isa siya din sa mga pangalang inaabangan natin na
Oo.
darating para sa Cardinals.
Siyempre, galing Perpetual, one of their go-to guys.
Yeah.
And now, he's bringing his talent to the Cardinals.
2 for 2 for Jello Demetria. One of the 4 rookies of Arellano this year. Gonzalez bringing it downhill against Renzo Abiera. Approaching a minute left in the
Good
first.
pass.
Pass inside. Basti Reyes scores.
Good find for Gonzalez. Nakita niya yung helper, nag-commit sa kanya. So, easy drop pass.
Basti Reyes, of course, we saw him play for the Letran Squires and he was part of that. The 2 championship teams headed by Coach Alan Ricardo. Look at the find here. Reyes,
Good patience.
Yeah.
Hindi niya minadali yun.
hintay munang mag-commit itong si Kamay. Hernal is in the free throw line. Ito si Hernal, 6'4", 6'5", also one of the most athletic players that we have in the league. Minsan lang talaga out of control
Yeah.
itong si Hernal, but
Doon mo measure yung maturity
Yeah.
talaga ng isang player.
that's right. Pero punong-puno ng potential.
Yeah. Potential. Kumpiyansa. Iba talaga pag may kumpiyansa ka sa laro mo.
Ooh.
No, just missed 2.
Missed both. The save by Reyes went to the wrong guy.
Pierre again.
Abiera, napakitan
Good
sa
foul.
likod. And that was Gonzalez tapping the ball from behind. Siren, yes!
That's
Money
his
shot.
favorite shot. Yeah. Floater. Floater game.
Favorite shot ni Cyril Gonzalez.
Pero kasi must have talaga yun sa mga guards yung mga floater
Lalo kapag may mga 6'11",
Oo,
7
syempre yung
footer.
mga guards, mas maliliit yan. So, hindi mo talaga kailangan i-challenge yung mga big. So, just hit that floater.
Off to the side yung tira. Neto ni Abiera, mintis yung layup ni Hernal. Mapua cutting the lead down to 2. A chance to tie or take the lead before we end the first. It is with Cyril
balls,
Gonzalez. 2
Quick
seconds.
double.
They need to take. Kada mataas yung pasa. That's how we will end an exciting first quarter between Arellano and Mapua. And the Chiefs have the slight lead, 22-20. Kakatuloy po ang aksyon sa NCAA Season 101 sa ating pagbabalik. Sumabay sa kahit kasinong team, lalong-lalo na napatunayan nila yun ng Season 100. That's exactly what they did in the first quarter.
Yeah, pinakita talaga na kaya nila sumabay. Nakikitaan din natin na yung defense nila nandun talaga. And yung identity nila. Tama nga siya sabi nila, defense wins games. And patuloy lang nila to all throughout the game until the fourth quarter. And they could actually win this game. So tingnan natin.
They're looking
Pero
to,
siyempre itong Mapua, hindi magpapatalo yan. Defending champions din.
Kanina, inunti-unti na ng Mapua yung lamang nitong Arellano. Now they're down just by 2. Cyrus Nitura carving out that defense of Arellano, finding Reyes underneath.
Yan yung nagagawa ng Mapua ngayon since madami silang players na magaling mag-create. So yung help defense nagko-commit sa kanila. So ang dami nilang mga drop passes na nakukuha.
Pangalawang beses na yun na nakaabang lang sa ilalim itong si Basti Reyes. And this is a whistle against JC Recto, who doesn't like the call.
Masyado naging aggressive doon si Recto. Ito yung nakita nating drop pass ni Nitura.
Yeah, in Nitura. Again, Reyes with good patience. Second time around as well na pinakagat muna niya yung depensa.
Yun din ang importante. Hindi ibig sabihin na magaling ka sa one-on-one player. Eh, ikaw na magsascore eh.
Yeah.
Diba? Dami kang pwedeng gawin. Kick out pass, drop pass.
Just like that. Caseta for Jelo Demetria, who now has 4 points in the game. Gonzalez.
Yun na
Inside
naman.
pass. Reyes nakabang ulit. Dalawa yung sumabay.
Foul?
Yeah.
It was a foul called.
24-22. Cyril Gonzalez naman ang nag-set up dito para kay Basti Reyes.
Yeah. Arellano really need to stay in front of their man. Kasi doon nag-start yung offense ng Mapua eh. Nagbe-breakdown, nabo-blow by sila, tapos drop pass sa mga bigs ng Mapua.
But Prince, it's easier said than done.
Of course. Tama yan.
Kasi-
Maski ako, naiiwan ako lagi na mag-guardia dito.
Lalo kung Cyril Gonzalez at Cyrus Nitura
Oo.
yung nagbe-breakdown ng depensa. Di ba?
It's either magsasak ka talaga para hindi ka maiwan, but they can also hit that shot.
That's true.
So, wala. GG ka.
Dasal na lang. Ayan. Honest defense. Yuan Kamay.
Yun lang.
Oh, that's a turnover for the Chiefs. Babalik sa ating laban. Etong si CJ Libang. Demetria will take a breather. Yeah, Recto putting pressure on Kamay. Concepcion also back in the ball game. Gonzalez to Concepcion to bring it across. Cuenco took it himself, no. And Libang gets it. Here's Timac Ongotan. Arellano maintaining the lead.
Going downhill
Timac
again.
scooping and hooping that time. Grabe yun.
Yung English na layup ni Ongotan.
And it's
Another
stolen
fast
away.
break opportunity here.
Vinoya has it 2-on-3. Doing the rondo in transition to no avail. Concepcion. Gonzalez for 3. Gonzalez knocks it down. And now let's go courtside here in the second frame with our courtside reporter, Aaron D. Aaron, go ahead.
Not the first, not the second, not the third, not even the fourth or fifth. Could you imagine Clint Escamis was the 6th leading scorer para sa Mapua in their win against LPU, and somehow they still ended up winning that game. Clint with only 8 points. Spoke to him earlier and nabanggit ni Clint na the offseason was all about surrendering their egos and buying into the bigger picture. That's what it was about para sa the Mapua Cardinals in that game. And in the offseason, it wasn't perfect, but it was proof that Mapua is not a one-man show. And I don't know about you, Martin and Prince, but that feels like they're sending a warning to the rest of the league.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, thank you so much for that report, Aaron D. Clint Escamis is back in the ball game as we see this move.
Hang time pa sa air.
Woo! The degree of difficulty of this Timac Ongotan shot. Napakataas.
Tsaka
But-
layo niya sa ring para lumayap.
Totoo. But back to Aaron's report.
Yeah.
Diba, kahit nag-struggle din si Clint, 6th leading scorer or just had 8 points.
Pero maganda yung sinabi ni Clint na they all have to surrender their egos, knowing na very... every player dito sa Mapua, they can score.
Yeah.
So it's really about buying in sa role nila eh. So someone really has to surrender na mag-sacrifice na lahat sila scorer eh. Halos lahat. So kailangan nila alam yung role nila.
And they know that that's the formula to get the championship. You know, everybody on the same page, everybody locked in, everybody is sacrificing for each other.
Not a one-man show. Lahat talaga magtutulong-tulungan.
That's right. And here is Clint Escamis.
Good pass.
Pass underneath. That's a shovel pass to Golapa, broken up.
Ongotan again.
Ongotan! Wow!
Another fast break point for Arellano.
Stepping on the brakes and calmly sinks the shot. Arellano extends their lead. Balik sa ating laban, 31-24. The Chiefs have their biggest lead so far dito sa ating second quarter. 6:47 to go. At nakikita natin dito, Prince, you know, Mapua is trying to adjust to what Arellano is giving them. But the Chiefs are still having their way with the multiple players they've been fielding in.
Tsaka most points na nakuha ng Arellano galing sa fast break eh. So, nag-start niya sa defense nila.
Ito, speaking of defense, that was picked up by Ongotan or Pinoya and then going to Ongotan on the break. Grabe yung control doon. Ito ni Timac Ongotan.
7 points now for Ongotan.
That's Timac Ongotan. Again, last season, 11.5 points. He's right behind Lawrence Capulong in the scoring column for Arellano. Escamis. Nakabangan ni Libang. Kamay. 2-on-1. Kamay. The feed inside. Libang. Basket and the foul for CJ Libang.
Dinadaan talaga nila sa bilis. Takbo sila ng takbo itong Arellano. Itong Mapua, they couldn't keep up.
Look at this. Kamay immediately getting it to Libang once he saw him. Pag-ikot niya, uy, ito na.
Slight vision lang na nakita niya. Uy, same jersey kami. Binigay agad. Good recognition. 9-point lead now for Arellano.
Wow.
Biggest lead.
And that tells you all about, you know, the chemistry of this team. Kasi kung nung previous year yan, mag-hesitate, magdadalawang isip pa si Kamay na ipasa. Eto, split second, binigay niya kaagad dito kay Libang.
At yun yung nagagawa ng off-season. Doon talaga, you really have to work on your chemistry, yung mga ano kailangan trabahuin para this season, alam na yung gagawin nyo.
Yeah. And Arellano, looking like a different team this year. With the experience last year and the talent on this roster. (34-24), so first double-digit lead of the game.
If you're Arellano, you just have to sustain this lead.
Escamis.
Splitting the defense.
Clint to the corner.
Lazarte.
Too strong on the triple try. Ongotan doesn't have the numbers, but he does not care. Clean up by Libang.
Good job for Libang running that floor. If hindi siya tumakbo doon, walang offensive rebound.
The answer by Lazarte.
See, look at Arellano now. They keep running.
Takbo lang ng takbo.
Alam nila, doon nila nakukuha yung points nila eh.
Kabutahe knocks down the left or the right wing triple. That's Anjord Kabutahe, one of the new guys of this Arellano team. 39-26.
Ano kaya yung mga conditioning drills ng Arellano sa off-season? No? Grabe, hindi napapagod eh. Takbo ng takbo.
At itong si Andrew Kabutahe, silently has knocked down 2 triples already here in the second quarter. Has given them outside shooting. Eto, Ongotan, pero nasa likod, trailer.
Trailer talaga.
Si Libang. And Andrew Kabutahe.
The confidence. Pagkuha ng pagkuha, tinira agad.
Quick trigger to extend the lead to 13.
Well, that's his role, being a shooter.
Wow. This Arellano squad is trying to prove something. They're ahead by 13, their biggest lead so far. And they're absorbing the Mapua attacks and the Mapua runs. Lahat ng binibigay sa kanila ng Mapua, hinihigitan pa nila. Here's the trigger. Vinoya.
Nakapigan lang. But good intention for Vinoya. Siguro mali lang yung pasa. He could have just bounce pasa na yun.
9 to work with. Jay to trigger this one in. Tahe from the corner. He check for him. T-Mac!
Was that an offensive foul?
They're calling a push. Was it a push?
Pero, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Ito.
Vertical lang eh. Oh.
Yeah, there was no push. Nasa ere na.
Nasa ere na eh.
Interesting call by our officials, but nonetheless they call it on Ongotan on that rebound sequence.
Sobrang athletic nito si Ongotan, no? He can really jump.
By the way, that was over Yam Concepcion. Also a high leaper.
Yeah.
Basti Valencia checks in for Anjord Kabutahe. Was given Coach Chico Manaba quality minutes off the bench. More offensive weapons for the Chiefs. Renzo Abiera is back in, replacing T-Mac Ongotan. Escamis off the inbound. Nicely done by Mapua. 39-26. 39-28 rather. Vinoya! Nope. Here's Cyrus Nitura running with the basketball. Nitura takes it to the cup and the foul.
That's his game also. Open court, going downhill and attacking the basket.
Look at this. Cyrus Nitura. This guy is at least in the NCAA, he is a walking mismatch. 6'3", has very tight handles, may shooting din, magaling din fuminish.
Tapos pag alam niya mas maliit yung defender, he'll post you up.
Yep.
Ilang beses na ako pinostehan yan eh. Nagawa ko foul.
Based from experience pala to. Pero mahirap talaga pigilan. Lalo na if you have that height and length. 39-31. 5 straight points para sa Mapua. Abiera, no. Concepcion quickly to Lazarte. Ooh, he couldn't finish.
Nitura again with the follow-up.
At Cyrus Nitura cleaning it up. And the Cardinals unleash a 7-0 run to cut the lead down to 6. Back to the broadcast. It is a 6-point lead. So in just a blink of an eye,
Yeah.
bumaba ang abante ng Arellano. Was 13 points moments ago, 39-26. Bumulusok itong Mapua with a 7-0 run. Dr. Lorenzo, Mancom rep of Emilio Aguinaldo College. His team is in action this afternoon against Benilde. Kaabang-abang din yung matchup na yun sa Group B. With a retooled and much improved DAC team going up against a win-hungry Benilde Blazers. Pakiramdam ko manonood yung katabi ko dito mamaya nun.
Kain
Sure
muna,
fun.
kain muna.
Kain muna. Anthony Borromeo is now in the ball game. Borromeo, at that time,
Mapua
Escamis.
running again.
They want to ride this momentum. Escamis, there is a foul.
Dito makikita yung experience ng Mapua eh. They were down by 13 and now 6 points na lang. Nakita natin na hindi talaga agad tumitiklop ang Mapua. Alam nila how to handle those kind of situations.
They're unfazed.
Oo.
Kumbaga, okay lang. Mahaba pa yung game. Kayuri natin. And
Yeah.
they've faced these kinds of situations even in season 100. You know, in their championship season. May mga games sa elimination round na dehado sila. Pero nakakabalik sila. And Clint Escamis.
Actually, ganito yung nangyari sa kanila last game against Lyceum. They were down 10 points
Yeah.
in first half. Then
That's right.
pagdating nung second half, doon talaga sila nag-explode.
I think I remember their game against Benilde in the second round. Yung naka-buzzer beater, si
oo.
Clint Escamis.
Tanda ko rin yun eh.
Diba? Bumalik din sila sa laban na yun. 39-35. So, 9-0 run for the Cardinals. Asti Valencia for 3, way off. So, if Arellano, this is the true test now.
Ayun, yun. Now, once na nagmi-miss sila, you guys have to be exposed, composed pa rin.
Yeah.
Nandun pa rin yung composure nyo na you need to know how to handle kung paano bumalik agad.
Escamis picking his spot and draining the jumper. 11-0 now for the Mapua Cardinals. Abiera puts out the
Another one.
fire. Second triple of the game for Renzo Abiera.
Yeah, if you're Arellano, if you need something positive, look for Abiera. He's got the hot hands right now.
Badly needed basket to stop the run. Stolen.
3-on-1.
Valencia, they
Gonna
have the
convert.
numbers.
There
Lefty
you go.
layup is good. 2+1 special for Basti Valencia.
Took advantage of that 3-on-1 at nakita niya mas malaki siya sa bantay niya. So he took it strong.
How about Renzo Abiera providing the fire extinguisher right here. He leads Arellano with 10 points and then they pressure Lazarte to make an errant pass. Basti Valencia on the move. No chance for the defense that time around.
Nag-work yung ball screen coverage ngayon ng Arellano. Lagi sila nagdo-double sa ball screen. And nakakailang steals na sila coming from that pass.
These are the defensive adjustments made by Coach Chico Manabat to take the ball away from the ball handlers. Kasi nawawanan naman sila ni Clint kanina.
Oo nga.
Nakaka-breakdown yung mga gwardiya ng Mapua. So pinressure nila. Ito, another ball handler is in the game. Inside Gonzalez.
So ganun talaga dapat. Pag ball screen, kailangan double since ang gagaling ng mga ball handlers sa Mapua.
Yeah. Nitura at the post. Good matchup. Valencia, Nitura. Nitura. Recto picks it up. Fades away. In and outs. Ball is tapped around. It is with Valencia. Forward pass. Abiera. Touchdown. Arellano recovering
Nakikita mo,
their lead.
nakita mo nag-enjoy lang talaga ang Arellano ngayon. They're smiling, they're laughing.
They're playing loose.
Yeah.
Diba? Oh. Unsportsmanlike foul. Ang isinignal ng ating opisyal dito.
Oo, hindi ko nakita yun. Parang ginawa ni Indiani.
Ito
Yung fast
yung
break point.
Ito yung sinasabi mo kanina, Prince. Karamihan ng mga puntos ng Arellano nanggagaling sa mabibilis na play na yon. Ito yung unsportsmanlike foul. Ooh, okay. That was a forearm to Vinoya's face as Igliani rather was trying to ward him off.
Diniin niya yung elbow niya sa face eh.
Of course,
Pero kung di sa mukha yun, hindi anspo. Pero ang ano kasi nasa mukha eh.
battle for positioning. So they confirm it. It's an unsportsmanlike foul against Andre Igliani. 2 free throws plus possession for the Chiefs.
Yeah, good job by the refs na nakita nila yun.
So Arellano answering with their own 7-0 run.
Nagsasagutan lang sila sa mga runs eh. Sayang.
Out of 2 for Mavi Vinoya, as we see here, Coach Randy Alcantara.
Ayun yung mga dapat hindi sinasayang, yung mga ganong opportunity, 2 free throws.
Lalo against one of the top teams in the league. Dre Miller is now in the ball game.
So nag-switch up ng Mapua. They're now playing 2-3 zone.
Miller, 5 to shoot. Abiera, no. Nitura gets it. And we have a whistle. That's going to be against Dre Miller. So both teams already in the penalty. This will mean free throws for Cyrus Nitura. His first year as a Cardinal, known as a do-it-all player when he was with the Perpetual Altas. Marami na din yung nag-disperse para sa Perpetual. You got Omega, Roque, now with Letran. Now it's Nitura with Mapua. Baka nakikita pa rin sila sa
mga
Intramuros na.
Magkakaibigan pa rin yan.
Yeah.
Ganun yung brotherhood na sa basket. Uy! That's a second air ball.
Yeah.
Baka sa bola yun.
Adudulas, ano?
Usually kasi kapag early this season, yung bola talaga tendency madulas, matalbog since bagong-bago yung bola. So, baka factor. Pwede rin maging factor yun.
Kasi pangalawa na. Dito sa laban natin, kanina si Basti Reyes.
1-3-1 for Mapua.
Kabutahe is back and he's got the look. He has nailed 2 3-pointers so far. He's missed his last 2 attempts. Pass to Valencia, smothered by De Los Reyes. Miller, no good.
Pinipilit.
That's height is might. Drex De Los Reyes.
This guy. Nakitaan si De Los Reyes doon pushing off his opponent. Laki kasi.
Bulldozing. And
siguro if hindi niya in-extend yung arm niya tapos sinil niya lang talaga, pwede.
Walang tawag, ano?
Na-extend niya lang eh. Na-excite si De Los Reyes din. Nakita niya, uy, maliit tong bantay ko.
Talagang nausog niya dun si Vinoya, no? 46-38. A minute and 48 left dito po sa ating second quarter.
Itong Mapua, they're applying a 1-3-1 zone. Pero yung wrist nun, ma-open yung corner 3-point shooters ng Arellano. So they have to look out for Kabutahe.
Kanina pa nasi-setapan sa kantong yan si Anjerd Kabutahe.
Open siya eh.
Yeah. This is a versatile lineup. Okay. Si Coach Randy yung natawagan dito. So, Kabutahe to shoot the technical free throw.
Oh, another miss. 3 straight misses. for Arellano.
Yeah, Arellano unable to capitalize on the freebies. At the free throw line today, they've been shooting 4 out of 11. Imagine, kung ma-shoot nila yung 3-4 dun.
At
Mas
saka
malaki
that would
lamang nila.
hurt them pag natalo sila
Yeah.
by 2 points lang. Mababalikan nila yung mga free throw misses nila.
But they've been executing on offense. Mami Binoya scores underneath.
Oh,
Picked off again is the pass. That one off the foot of Kabutahe.
bad pass.
48-38.
Pag ganyan kasi papasahan mo, si De Los Reyes, medyo mahirap nga pag bounce pass eh.
Yeah.
At saka importante na show of hand itong si De Los Reyes para alam ng passer kung saan niya papasa.
Pero itong Arellano Chiefs, if they're not finding their shooters, they're finding their men inside.
So si Natura posting up.
Cyrus gets the whistle.
Kaya yan na nga yung sinasabi ko na he can also post up pag nakita niya maliit yung bantay niya. And he took advantage of that, drawing a foul.
Si Andre Acop, yung bantay niya dito, smaller by a few inches. Because Cyrus is about 6'3", maybe Acop is 5'11". Natura to the line, sinks the first. Pero mga Mapua Cardinals, they're also struggling a little bit from the free throw line, but they've shot way more than Arellano. 2 for 2 that time, 48-40 is the tally. 80 seconds remaining in the first half. Yuan Kama is back in the game to set the table.
Valencia.
Double
Tough
team.
shot. He got 2 defenders there, but he still forced that.
But the ball stays with Arellano with a fresh clock to work with. Here's the trigger to Acop. Cross-court pass. Borromeo slashes. They swing to
Good ball
Kamay for
movement.
3. Kamay in and out and in again.
Good offense for Arellano, sharing that ball. Ganda ng pasahan nila in that possession.
Sabi ni Kamay, kaya ko rin
Scamis,
makashoot sa
there you go.
labas. Answer from Clint Escamis.
First triple for this season. So si Clint Scamis.
Imagine, took him this long in his second game,
Yeah.
which is uncharacteristic
Ayun
for
na
Clint.
nga ba.
Perfect anticipation. 3-on-1
3-on-1.
break. Clint!
Woo!
Wala yung reverse.
Sayang yung 3-on-1 dun.
Both teams playing the running game. Look at the swing for the Arellano Chiefs. Yuan Kamay draining the triple. Pero dito, mabilis na bawi mula kay Clint Escamis.
Rhythm 3.
And
That 1-2.
he has 14 points.
Hindi napansin nila.
5 out of 9 from the field.
Tsaka importante, wala pa yatang fouls.
Wala pa.
Wala pa.
Preserving himself very well in this one.
Natuto na siya.
7.4 left. That was EJ Sapasap creating for himself.
Oh. Baka yung katawan medyo...
Kasi yung
Tumikit.
extension mukhang malinis, ano?
malinis. So, doon lang sa body lang siguro. Body contact.
So EJ Sapasap, not as many minutes today, at least in the first half.
Oo, nagsishare na sila sa minutes ni Natura ngayon.
Yeah.
Madami yung playing time ni Natura ngayon.
Kasi na-challenge din sila ng Arellano dito, so medyo nagmi-mix up si Coach Randy Alcantara sa kanyang mga lineup. Ball is tapped around. And again, it's the Chiefs almost getting
2
it.
seconds.
Sapasa calmly placing the ball off the bank and in. Important basket for the rookie EJ Sapasa because that trims the lead to just 5 for the Arellano Chiefs. explosive first half, high-scoring first half we just witnessed here between Arellano and Mapua. And we'll break it down via the numbers when we return. Also, performances from our cheer squads coming up next. Kaya magbabalik po ang NCAA Season 1-1 on Heart of Asia.